Welcome, Deepa. I am so happy to have you along with us and really excited for this particular interview with you. I want to start with a big question that is, we always say India has got independence. Do you think that
Hmm.
females or we as a women have also got independence?
It all depends on the mindset. So even if you say independent, there are a lot of areas where we still have to grow, we still
Right.
have to change, and that change is all in the mind. For both, I wouldn't say it is only men or the society. It is also with the women. So it has to start with us first as women, and when we start changing and we vocalizing it or showing it in our actions is when the society will also start accepting it. So it
True.
is both ways. So it's always a give and take. It is always two hands or two sides of a coin, you would say, which is important. So it has to start both ways. So as a woman, I have to start thinking in a different way, and parallelly, the society also has to change or start accepting those changes.
Right.
So yes, we are not completely independent, but yes, it has to start within us.
My next question to you is you being into sports for a very long time now. How was your journey and how do you feel? Do people really resonate with you? Do you feel that, yes, I have achieved something and people are connecting to me? Did you ever feel that?
Okay, to start with, I have been into sports, I think from my school days. So I started with basketball. So that was at school, in school. Started as a time pass. My mom and dad felt that chalo kuch to summers there has to be something, some activity. So they put me in basketball, and started liking it. So started my sports. I would say career. It wouldn't be a career, but yeah, passion in basketball started with school. So I've played nationals for the schools and at the university level also. After that, sports was more into actually left sports because then you go into your career and job, and then the sports takes a backseat. But I was always passionate about doing something physically or being physically active. So started with the gyms, started gymming on and off, and passion or focus on bodybuilding and gymming started only after my son was born. So that was around 3.5 years back. So there is always this fear put in your mind that post
Yes.
pregnancy you put on weight and you cannot lose that weight, and it's very difficult. So a lot of women accept the fact that okay, now I put on weight, that will not go away. But with me, I think that fear got me to start taking steps towards proving that it is wrong and you can lose the weight. So with that fear, I started, and then over a period of time, I saw that my body was really behaving in a better way, positive way, more positive than what I was before pregnancy. And with that body composition and with my husband's backup, I took my first step in the going into competing as in the women's physique category.
Just to add, yes, I met you in one of the special occasion for women, that was Women's Day, where
Yes,
we recognized you as women bodybuilder. And to be frank, before
yes.
that particular day, I never knew that there is something called as women bodybuilder. So yeah, any plans to really promote or get others also inspired into this particular journey?
So if you go abroad, you go to US, you go to other countries, Western countries, women start are into bodybuilding or the stage that I am at currently. I am not shy to say that I am at 38 and I started late. But there are women in the Western countries who have started bodybuilding at a very young age, say as young as 15 and 18 years, and they have achieved much more at that age and they're at that stage where I am currently at that. So yes, it's a sport, and women should not shy. I think women shy away from even the word muscle. So when you say muscle, they are like, okay, no, I don't want to get all manly and muscled up. So it is not only about getting manly; it is about a positive approach towards your health. So it
Yeah.
has to start with that. That muscle is there. You will put on muscle and you will grow muscle till what you are genetically there. And as women, we can't really go as much as what a man would develop muscle. So you
Right.
have a limitation to how muscular you can get, and you don't lose your femininity. So if you are afraid that with being muscular you're going to lose your femininity, that is not how it is. People stop at the word of being muscular. So being a bodybuilder doesn't mean you lose your femininity. So stop thinking in that ways. It is about enjoying the sport, seeing the health benefits that you see in it. Even at 38, you would ask me, do I feel 38? Then I would say no. I still feel 20 to 25. I range in that in terms of my energy levels, in terms of mentally, physically, emotionally. It helps you everywhere. So yes,
Perfect. Superb.
yeah.
I've been repeatedly asking you questions, women, women. Do we really feel that we need this bifurcation of women and men? Do you feel so?
Yeah, it is at we are at in the century where we say men and women are equal, but there are still certain areas where women tend to take a step back, or say that okay, we are not uh, apt for a particular role, or we are not apt for a certain to do a certain job. So yes, we need to continue doing women, because it is women who support women. Men will support women, but it is more of women for women, which is important. So yeah, you need to continue doing women.
Great.
That's
I am
definitely
for it.
doesn't stop.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Last, any tip from nutritionist point of view? Any tip for women?
I would say first is you need to focus on yourself. As women, we tend to, especially when you're married and when you have a family and when you have kids, you tend to not focus on yourself and focus more on your family. But you need to understand that until unless you don't focus on yourself, you will not be able to give that 100% to your family. So you have to come first. We've been taught in the society that no, you shouldn't put yourself first. But until unless you don't put yourself first, how are you expecting yourself to give your 100% to your family? So focus on yourself, focus on your health, because as women, with all our hormonal changes that keep happening month on month over as we age, it takes a toll on our health. So in terms of health, we start losing on our muscle mass, we start losing on our bone density, and it overall takes away our strength. So until unless you don't focus on these aspects, okay, because as we age, then back pain hai, joint pain hai, leg pain hai, uh, all those things start, and then you are like, nee, it is age, so forget it. It doesn't matter if it is aching, but it takes away the all the what do you say, maja chala jata hai of living that life.
Yes.
Because then you're only complaining about pains and are complaining about not being able to do certain things which you used to do. So start focusing on your health. Second, focus on what you're eating. uh, we normally say कि कुछ भी खा लो चलता है, but no, you are what you eat stands very true. You are what you eat, because what you put in your body is what it will show out. You can't put garbage into your body and expect it to show roses out, right? No. So you will have to put in good things to show show it outside. So focus on eating right. So milk and milk products are really good. So look at, see that you include at least 2 to 3 portions of milk and milk products in your diet. Your breakfast, lunch, and dinner should have at least 1 portion of protein-rich food in it, because finally, from your head to your toe, you are made up of proteins. So if you're complaining of not having a good skin, you're not complaining of not having great hair, then obviously your body needs protein to do other important functions. So why will it spend that protein on keeping a good hair and a good skin? It will use it for other important things.
Yeah.
So start focusing on adding more protein-rich foods. So that could be dals and pulses, paneer. If you're a non-vegetarian, then there's chicken, fish, eggs. So see that each of your meals include at least one protein source.
Yes,
Yeah.
thanks a lot. And we really, at least I am inspired. I'm sure others are also going to be inspired by listening to. I really resonated to you when I saw you in the function. And though you have big achievements, but a simple human being, very down to earth and very generous enough to share. I still have the pic with you, and yes, I really resonate. And hats off to you. All the best for your beautiful journey, and we all respect you a lot. We all love you a lot. Stay safe, and
Thank you.
lots of best wishes to you. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Sumi. Thank you for having me, having this interview with me. And it was a real pleasure speaking with you. So, yeah, heartfelt. I think we've not spoken much, but we connect uh, a lot. So, yeah,
Yes,
look forward to staying connected ahead also.
definitely.
Yeah, so lots of love to you, and lots of love to everybody out there listening. Yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
you, Sumi. Thank you.
Thank you.